Okay, so one of the things I love to do, which you can do across all of the marketplaces for print on demand, is actually making stickers. Now, stickers only have little margins. You can actually, on Redbubble, as you see here, I'm on Redbubble Marketplace, you can actually increase your margins from say 20% and even put it up to 50%, because then you'll make a bit more on the stickers. But what I would suggest when you're starting out is just to keep your margins at the default of 20%, because otherwise, you know, you might price yourself out of the marketplace. So let's just have a look at the types of stickers that you can see on Redbubble to start with. So they're really easy for people to just buy. They're a kind of a low-hanging fruit. People just buy them to put on their phones. They buy them to put on their laptops or their tablets. You know, their water bottles. Stickers for water bottles are really popular. So actually, you can't go wrong with selling stickers. So if you just look here, you can see all the different types of stickers that are popular at the moment. You know, even anime and legendary animals. I mean, you can make stickers around pretty much any topic. As you can see, there's really a wide range of stickers. You know, these are the trending ones. As you can see here, these are the trending stickers. Some of these are, you know, incredibly, you know, they will probably sell hundreds of these a day. So, what I actually like to do, what are very popular, is actually making sticker packs. Because yes, people would like to buy one sticker, of course, but actually it's more fun actually selling sticker packs, and people feel like they get a bit more value for money. So I'm just going to quickly show you how I actually make a sticker pack to put on Redbubble. But before we do that, actually just looking, if you search for sticker packs, you can see that there are a lot of results. I know that this meme cat pack of stickers has been very popular for quite a long time. You may want to make sticker packs that are for particular niches. I think that's a particularly good way to go. As you can see, more cat memes seem to be incredibly popular. There are some here, just cherry blossoms, sometimes, you know, kind of butterflies, stars, flowers, dinosaurs. You know, there are so many options of planet pack stickers, squishy mallow stickers, quote stickers as well. People love quote sticker packs. So these are actually, you know, it's very easy just to do very kind of straightforward sticker packs. So I'll show you how to make a very easy one. So the website that I like to use for making sticker packs is actually very similar to Photoshop, but it's called PhotoP or Photopia, depending on how you pronounce it. And it's photop.com. It's basically just browser based, and it is free to use. Now, to make sticker packs, you can use Canva, of course, but if you want to download your design as a transparent PNG file, then you have to have Canva Pro, which is something like £10 a month. I think about $15 a month. So that's okay if you want to pay for that. If you're doing a lot of designs, it's probably worth it. But if you don't have Canva Pro, then a good alternative is PhotoP. So, it doesn't actually it's not a huge learning curve either. You know, you don't have to know Photoshop in order to use PhotoP. So what I do to make a sticker pack, so I go to PhotoP, and then I just, open a new project. So I just click on new project, and then I give it a name. So if, for example, I'm going to say a unicorn sticker pack, and then you're going to want to make your canvas probably pretty big. So I normally make it quite big. So I do 8,000 by 8,000, and then I make the background transparent like this, and then I click on create. So there I have my canvas. So this is the starting points for creating my sticker pack. So I'm just going to put probably 4, maybe 5 stickers in this particular pack. Now, you can go to a number of different places to find free images. You know, you can go to places like Pixabay and Pexels and so on. So what a lot of people do if they're doing their meme sticker packs, you know, and you can use these images as long as you crop them or change them in some way so that you're not breaching any terms and conditions of these free graphics sites. But one that I like to use, and I often use it in combination with text-based designs, is something called, well, it's SVG SILH, and you get free SVG images and icons. What I like particularly about this is that it's got these different color elements here. So you can basically, these are all transparent files. So you can just download these and use these. They're free to use with any of your designs. And there's also these, you know, kind of color palettes. So if I wanted to switch to purple, the only thing is they do have ads on here. So then it just switches everything to purple, and the same with all the other colors. So if I just go to unicorn, and bearing in mind, this is just an example. There's lots of ways that you can do this, you know, with other images. But so there's lots of different unicorn designs. So I really like these unicorn designs. So what I'm going to basically do is I'm just going to download some of these unicorn designs, but I'm going to do them in different colors. So first of all, I'm just going to pick one that I love. So I'm just going to, they're basically just, they're clip art, but they're great as well to use for you know, for your Redbubble designs. So I'm just going to download that that particular design, and then I'm going to look for some different colors. So now I'm going to look for them in this color. Okay, so now I've got some sort of more pink looking ones. So I'm going to go for this one here. I'm just going to download that one as a PNG. So I'm obviously going to download that as a PNG. So then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to transfer them onto PhotoP and just show you how I kind of resize them. So basically I just go back to PhotoP, and I'm just going to take one and I'm just going to drop it on here like this. Okay. Now, you can probably find quite a few tutorials on YouTube about PhotoP, so I won't make this a tutorial about PhotoP, but basically you'll end up with layers. So it'll just have like the background layer, and then in order to change each one, you have to just click on whichever layer it applies to. So I'm just going to, I can actually make this a little bit bigger because obviously at the moment it's kind of small. Okay, so in order to change it, what you have to do, you have to click on this here. This is transform controls. You'll see this comes up here. And then you've just got the option to make it a bit bigger. So you can make it a little bit bigger like that. That's probably a little bit too big. What you just need to do is click on these little dots here, and that will keep the aspect ratio. So it'll mean the image isn't stretched in a funny way. So there you go. So you've got your first sticker on there. So then we want to drag the other one on there. So let's just go and put our next sticker on there. And then you'll notice it's added another layer. Again, we just need to click on here because we want to be able to move it. So then we'll just move it here. We'll make it a little bit bigger. We also want to make sure that the aspect ratio is the same. We can even make it a little bit bigger if we wish. So basically you're just kind of just tinkering around with with them at this stage, okay? If you want to go back and change the other one, you have to keep clicking on the layer. And again, you just go like this. Just try and make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so we have two stickers. So I'm just going to go and add the other two. Gives you an idea of how the process works. Okay, so there you go. So this is the process that I've gone through. I've basically just selected these 4 basic colors. Now, you can obviously get images from wherever you like, as long as they're, you know, copyright free and you're able to use them commercially, then you can get these images and make this kind of sticker pack. So, I mean, I do have 5 stickers on there. What you do have to be careful of is just make sure, for example, that you have enough space in between here. So you might need to adjust them a little bit more just to make sure, for example, I might want to move this a little bit further down just to make sure that I don't overlap at any point. So there we go, that looks better. So you really do need to make sure you've got space around the stickers, because when Redbubble cuts them out, then basically we'll need to have a border around. So that's just basically how you create a sticker pack in PhotoP. And then all you need to do is just export it as a PNG, and then it will download it. And then you just go through the process to upload that as a sticker pack on Redbubble. So now that your stickers are done and they're uploaded to Redbubble, this is basically what they will look like. On the product page, they will look like, they will be shown on a water bottle, for example, but this is basically what they will look like. So the transparent sticker won't have the white border around it, so it will obviously look much better. Some people prefer it like that, especially on water bottles or laptops, for example. So I thought it might actually be worth, whilst I'm doing this Redbubble video, just showing you how to make the sticker pack, how to actually optimize it for other products. Because whereas, it's very easy when you've got one design and just one bit of text or one image, it might be a little bit easier. Sometimes it's a bit harder when you've got a sticker pack. You think, well, I would actually like to put that on other products, but it's not necessarily going to work for the other products. So if we just go down, I'll just show you, here's the sticker here. At the moment, it's not actually optimized for any other products, but Redbubble do say, or people who sell regularly on Redbubble do say, that often it's a lot better if you do try and optimize your designs on other products. So what I would suggest is if you just go, so at the moment we haven't got the others enabled. Now, if I decide that I'm going to have it enabled on t-shirts, for example, then it's kind of going to look like this, which, for some people they might actually want that. So I could actually enable it for some of the other products here, but as you can see, for the sleeveless tops, it doesn't actually look that good. The design doesn't look that great. So and then the same if you go down to some of the other ones and the t-shirt dresses and so on, it kind of looks a little bit strange. Obviously, stickers and magnets, it's already optimized for. Phone cases, etc., phone wallets, pillows. You can see already that the design's not actually looking that great. So let's just go through and just kind of make it look a little bit better for some of the clothing. So so the standard print clothing is okay. Let's look at the sleeveless tops. What we can do is we can just go into edit. So as you can see, the print area, it's just not looking that good, is it? So all you can do is you can actually just scale the image. So you can just scale the image down like that. So it will just look like that. Now what you can do before you apply the changes is you could also choose the pattern. So you could, for example, you could say, well, I'm going to have a grid based pattern. So instantly it looks like this. What you can do then is just kind of scale it like that. And then you'll have a bit of a grid-based pattern, or you can just kind of play around with it to look like that, or you could just have no pattern and just go back and then just kind of scale it like that. You can just kind of set it like that, and then we can apply the changes. So when we've applied the changes, you can see, then it just does look a little bit better. And then the same with the chiffon tops. So what I'll do is I'll just do the t-shirts, and then we'll take a little look at some things like phone cases, for example. Okay, so they look a little bit better now. What I will say is that always make sure that you center. So for example, we go into this chiffon top here. What you always make sure is you can just kind of go like this and then just do center vertically and horizontally. Sometimes it puts the image a little bit too low down, but I would just try and check that you've got the image all in the right place. So we're going to leave A-line dresses. So for phone cases and skins, I mean, obviously this could work quite well having this unicorn design. If you just go to phone cases, as you can see, it's clearly totally not right at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously I could just go like that, and I could leave it like that with just the 4 unicorns, or I could do the pattern effect, and we could do like an offset grid. As you can see, it's kind of not the regular grid, just looks slightly more symmetrical, where the offset grid just shifts it a little bit. So what we can do is we can go like this, or we can make it like that, you see. So there you go. So if we apply the changes, then what we notice is that the phone cases, if we just enable them, phone cases is just going to look like that. So it does look a little bit better. Obviously some of the images are cut off, so you might want to play around with it a little bit, just to kind of drag it, just to make it, see how it looks now. Still kind of looks pretty much the same, but at least it's basically looking a little bit better. You can make the unicorns a bit bigger if you want. The same again for the phone wallets. Again, we can just do the pattern. We can do a regular grid, for example. Just make it sort of looking like that a little bit. Just play around with it. Apply the changes. And again, there you go. You see, you've got the phone wallet. So it's starting to look a little bit better. Again, the same with the pillows. Now, the pillows, you could say, well, actually, I'd quite like to just leave it like that. Just see what it looks like. It does look quite nice like that, actually, just with the 4 unicorns. Or again, you can go regular grid and you can kind of make it look a little bit more colourful. So that then it looks like that. So we could just leave it like that. You can do the same for the floor pillows. You can do for the cards, posters. So yes, let's just have a little look at how that looks again. So this is just you might want to replace the image. I mean, I must admit, I don't often do the cards and the posters. I'm going to leave that now. The laptop skins, again, you can see where you can just scale it if you want and just have the 4. Or again, you can choose the pattern and just make it look a little bit more fun. Just try and kind of, and there we go. You see, you will find that you'll probably just get a little bit, parts of the image cut off. So you may decide that you want to play around with it a little bit. So as you can see, it looks like that now. Shower curtains. Again, you can do the same. Mugs. I do have a separate video that I will put a link to at the top of the video on how to design for mugs, because you do generally need to tweak and upload a separate image. But then you can just basically go through and do the same with the travel mugs, and then again with scarves, tablet case and skins. Again, you can, and spiral notebooks. So what I would suggest, okay, the artboard and print probably looks nice as it is, to be honest. And the acrylic blocks and coasters. As you can see, it's just cut off a little bit, so you probably would just want to so that will make that look a little bit better. Same with the artboard and prints, just make sure. And so basically what you're doing is you're just giving people a lot more options for what you can buy. I mean, even with a clock, you could even have a clock on there as well. You can just go like that, just center it a little bit and apply the changes. So in the end, you start seeing a lot more options, on a lot more products. So this is going to appeal to a wider audience. Okay, so basically I have just gone and finished off the other products just to show you what it looks like. So we have the phone cases, which we'd seen before, and the phone wallets, pillows and totes. I've also done a laptop skin pouch here. Like I said, you can do the duvets, comforters and shower curtains also if you want. That will just be, again, you would just do exactly the same process of just choosing what grid you would like, whether you'd like a regular one or offset one. And then just apply the changes. Like I said, you might need to fiddle. So there you go. It looks like a shower curtain like that. If you did want to look at the individual products, you can do. So when you go into edit, if you want to see what each product looks like, then you just click on the settings here, and then you can actually, and this is where you can actually set the markup as well and the margins. So if we just go to the next one, tablet cases, drawstring bags, notebooks, journals, the clock, the prints I've left like that. I've done a water bottle, done a tote bag, pin buttons. You can do exactly the same if you would like pin buttons as well. And then masks and aprons. And I haven't done jigsaw puzzles because it doesn't work so well as a jigsaw puzzle with this design. It's not that complex. It's not like if you have a beautiful, kind of hand-drawn piece of art, that would, you know, lend itself well to a jigsaw puzzle. This doesn't necessarily do that. So these are a little bit more specialized. You would need to download templates for these because leggings, the way that prints work on leggings and socks, etc., is slightly different. So I generally leave these as disabled unless I really want to do specific templates for these designs. And when it's done, you basically got I've just chosen the collections I want them to go into. I can also I have an aesthetics collection as well. I'm going to leave it as optimized as opposed to on sticker pack, because then it will be optimized based on what people are searching for. So they may well see, you know, they may be looking for face masks. So a unicorn face mask, so it will come up with my design. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And then obviously I need to make sure that I've clicked that box and then save my work. And then as it's processing, then basically it will have all of my products will come up with the unicorn design on. We'll just wait till it's finished processing. So basically now my design is on all of these products. And I think it's quite cool because it actually does give people many more options. As you can see, the different phone skins, obviously the stickers, the laptop sleeves. You know, it's taking a little bit of time to load, but yes, it's basically got, you know, the mug, I did it like that, and the masks, etc., water bottles, travel mugs. So yeah, so it's giving you loads and loads of options, which is much more interesting. There you can see the comforter, the duvet cover, and so that's how you would optimize your sticker design for other products on Redbubble.